Let me tell you this secret that can make you money on Google News. Let's go to YouTube and then you type on YouTube, make money with Google News. You see, this person is saying you can make 1,400 per day, 1,400. You see, all of these people here spoke about the same thing. You can see me here as well. Everybody here taught the same thing. What did they teach about Google News? For you to go to Google News and then whatever article you get, you take it to Quillbot, you quill it, and then it becomes your article, and then you start blogging with it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what I thought over a year ago. Today, that will not work. So let me show you how you can make genuine money on Google News, and I'm going to show you 3 different ways I'm implementing it today so you can start earning money directly into your account. The first one is the obvious one that most people miss about. So go to Google and then you type Google News. Then you click on enter. When you click on enter, you see Google News. Just click on it for it to open, and you can see per day what is trending on the home news. And please look here, you can see local news, business news, technology news, entertainment news, sport news, and all of that. All of these are here. But the first way you can actually make money on here is by being a publisher on Google yourself. Google is the biggest search engine in the world, and you can be a publisher on it. That's the first way to make money. Not by coming here to pick their content and then you take it somewhere else. If your content is already ranking here, why would you rank on the same content somewhere else? It's a little bit, tricky, but you can begin to publish on Google yourself. How do you do this? Go to publishercenter.google.com. You see on here, there's a little bit of process you can do. You can see here, Google News is here, and then you have Reader Revenue Manager. Here, you need your URL to be added because you just don't get shown on Google News. Let me show you something here. Look at this. This is The Nation. They have their own website, because when anybody clicks on this, let me click and open this, you see exactly what this is. It brings me directly to that website. So you need a website to do this. And by the way, you can use Google Sites, which is a free website. For people who do not know, the best way to make money online is by creating content, which is writing these articles, and monetizing with affiliate links, or you monetize with Google AdSense itself. Look at it. On this website, you can see here there is a advert here. There's another advert here. You see, big companies do this. This is an advert here. Wakana is doing advert here. All of these adverts, if people come, voluminous of people come from Google News, The Nation will make a lot of money by those adverts. That is how you are supposed to set up to make money via Google News. They have billions of views every single day. They will send it to you for free, and this is what you have. That's how I make money from Google News, not by copying somebody's article and taking it somewhere. All those ones don't work anything. People that are trying it, they don't get anything. So you have to try and get your own URL. For example, if I had this URL, africansreport.com, and I click on add, it's going to say, what's your publication called? African Report. Where is your home country? I have to fill that. Nigeria. And then my primary language is English. And then I check this, and then I do add publication. Now to finish, you have to verify you are the owner of these, and then you have to open your Google console and do all of these. I can do it later. I just click do it later. And that my URL is going to be added here. And as you can see, it's not started because I did not finish up. I will do a new video on these. By the way, if you want me to do this full tutorial, please go to the comment section and say, African Jazz, give us the Google News approval tutorial in the comments, and I will make that for this channel. So you see the whole process, and you can start making yours by this revenue. It's huge revenue, huge traffic. That's the number one way that you can make money on Google News. The number two way I use Google News to make money is by writing my books. And by the way, let me tell you this. A lot of people will say, I self-publish books on Amazon KDP. How come I'm not getting people to buy my books? Because you're writing books that nobody knows anything about. It's you that felt you should write this book. People are not buying. They don't have interest. I only write books that I am certain that people are looking for. I use Google News to track these. And then there are 2 more ways I use to verify. Let me show you everything and stop talking. Go back to Google News. And from here, all I have to look through is different categories and what I think I want to write about. For example, if I want to write a business book, I just click on business here. It's going to purify this based on business. And then I start seeing what things are being written here. My job here is to just look. Like for example, I see solar mini grids. This just hit me. I don't know if I'm to write about solar mini grids. I don't know anything about this. Let me show you the whole simpler process I go. So I go back to Amazon, and then I type solar mini grid. I hope you're following. Now I want to see if it's something I can write. And then there are 142 results that pops out here. I don't need all of these, so I have to sort this all by books. So I go to books and see if there's anything under books here. And boom, ladies and gentlemen, 66 results for solar mini grid. Look at this. When I scroll through them, look at them here. Just the solar books. So look at one funny thing that I'm seeing here. There is something under mini farming that is marked under mini solar grid, and it has a lot of sales. So I'm having different ideas. This as well is talking about building a backyard homestead. So I'm thinking of that. Like, oh, now I have 2-3 different things. This is no survivor. Okay, this is exactly solar grid. Look at how many things he had sold. And this is just about a few months old. And I saw this volume by the same thing I want to do. Now I know I can do this and probably turn it a little to DIY. You see how my brain works? Simply because I use Google News to track it down to the spot. If I'm not convinced about a title, I can use another Google update to set it up so that I will get the real value of it. What do I usually use? I use what is called Google Alerts. Just go and type Google Alerts into Google, and then you see Google Alerts. I just click on that to open it, and here you can create alerts. So if I want to do solar mini grid, maybe I want to have more information about it, I just put solar mini grid, and then I create the email I want, Google to send things to for me. Just like that, you can click on show options to see how many times you want it per day, if you want it automatic, any region or best result. I usually like America, so I don't want any region. I just want United States of America because those are the people that really buy. So I click on USA, only USA, automatic, and then I click on create alert. Once I do that, it's going to ask me to sign in and then send everything that has to do with that solar mini grid to my email every time it pops out anywhere on the internet. So I can now see what people are driving to. I do this across a lot of voluminous topics. Then I see the ones people are really talking about and people are really that is going viral, and that's the book I write. I put it on Amazon. Then in 3, 4, 5 days, it starts selling 15, 20 copies. Because of these, I use my Google News to track what I write on as a self-publisher, and it makes me a lot of money. But guaranteed, this is not still all. I'm going to blow you out with 2 more things. Now, the first one is, when you do this as I have just done, it's going to set you based on your locality. Look at this. I'm in Nigeria presently. And you can see it's telling me new electricity tariff in Nigeria, talking about Arise TV. Everything is Nigeria. This is not going to help me if I'm looking for a book or if I'm looking for an idea. I need to be in US. What do I do next? I go to Opera. Opera directly has a VPN, free VPN you can use, and it's already set onto US. If I click on it now, look at it. I'm in America based on this VPN, and look at my search. My search is in US compared to when I was using Edge that puts me in Nigeria. This is a big, massive leap because everything you're going to see here now is going to 100% be about US. Promise you I was going to give you 2 updates. The second update is that you can get jobs from Google News. Click on business, for example, and right here you can see economy, market, jobs, personal finance, whatever it is. If I click on jobs, and then you see what's up with jobs generally and what you can apply for, which company is employing. All of them are going to be here, and you can do it in local way. Just like in Nigeria, I can go back here on business and click on jobs, and then I'm going to find everything about jobs about Nigeria. But let me give you one extra bit. Remember in the beginning of this video, I showed you what others are doing. They probably are not doing it correctly because you can actually blog about an industry based on the recommendations of Google News. What this means is, for example, I can start a blog about jobs. And what do you think I'm going to be writing there? I'm going to be writing labor index FG over these, all of these. And when I finish the local one, I also go back to international one. And then I start writing about the 2 Philly security guards that had problems. All of these repurposed. I'm going to be posting it on my blog. I don't have to rewrite anything. I just accumulate all of this, repurpose it, and then boom, on my blog, and I start earning money from Google AdSense. But then if you want to use this, you might say, I don't know how to blog, I don't know how to repurpose any article, I don't know how to get other people's things and turn it to my own. The video to doing that is popping out now. Click on that video to learn everything. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.